Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Fred Bean's Honda in Abington, Pennsylvania. And 2 weeks ago we saw the 26 Civic Sport Hybrid. This is the new 26 Civic Sport. Gas-only action, platinum white, front-wheel drive, black aluminum alloy wheels, black cloth interior. So if you're looking for a compact sedan and you're looking to spend under 30 grand, would this Civic Sport be the way you would rock and roll? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end of this Civic Sport in the platinum white. As we move in closer, full spread of LED lighting up front, including the turn signals, flat black on the upper part of the grille with the Honda badge in the center, functionality in the grille, top and bottom. As we come over to the wheels, we have an 18-inch gloss black aluminum alloy wheel, the Honda badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Goodyear Eagle Sport all-season tires. We're looking at 235 on the width of 40 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, front wheel drive. Moving on back, there is the platinum white with the black accents on the wheels and around the windows. As we come in closer, gloss black side view mirror caps, no LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, fuel filler cap on the left side, up top color match groove shark fin antenna, no sunroof. And then over the back, we have the Civic Sport in black on the back of the vehicle with standard bulbs for turn signals along the back, a bit of a kick up on the deck lid, the Honda badge right in the middle, and we do have a right-sided chrome dual exhaust finisher. Under the hood of this 26 Civic Sport, we have Honda's 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT. 150 horsepower, 133 pound-feet of torque. Doesn't sound like much, but the car only weighs 2,875 pounds. MPGs, 31 in the city, 39 on the highway, 34 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price 26 Civic Sport, $26,595. The only option is the platinum white paint for additional $455. Once we add that in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,150 from Honda's Alliston, Ontario, Canada assembly plant. Total vehicle MSRP from the factory is $28,200. And if you're interested, there is no import fee attached to this vehicle. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. Black plastic across the top, no soft touch. Black plastic, and then some fabric for the insert and the armrest with the light gray cross stitch. We have our brushed aluminum door handle, flat black on the switch gear. This is where you're going to pop the trunk right here. Decent sized door pocket. Foot box. We have a larger 10-pedal brake and accelerator. Floor mats in the rear of the vehicle at this time. Seats, manual assist driver and front passenger. Then we have the fabric and then the leatherette combo seats with the stitching. We have a semi-soft on the bolstering and semi-soft on the headrest. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Up onto the dash, we do have some soft touch, gloss black with that mesh design into your heat and air vents. And then we do have fairly large glove box. And then we swing it on over, we have the base system. This is a 7-inch infotainment system, wired CarPlay, Android Auto, AM, FM radio, Bluetooth music only. That's all she wrote. We can go to our connections. As you can see, you got to plug in to get CarPlay, Android Auto to work. So that's how we know it's wired. And then we have our menu over here where we can go and adjust our speakers, Bluetooth the phone, set the clock, that sort of thing. Very, very basic. We have cross traffic monitor is on, but very, very basic system. We can come back to our home button or our radio or our media, whatever we want to do. Volume, tuning. That's about all she wrote in this system. We go to reverse. We do have backup camera with trajectory, and we do have some different views down below. So it is a touch screen, which is good. But you let me know. Do we need more in this system at a $28,200 price point? Put it in the comments, but that's all you get in this one. Down further, again, more heat and air vents, four-way hazards, push button start. We have a single zone climate control right here, which you can adjust from down here. 2 USB-Cs, a 12-volt, rubberized area for storage, no heated seats, no heated steering wheel, no wireless charging pad. We come in here, we have the gator to go through the simulated gears of the CVT on this gear shift. We do have this black trim, but it is ribbed, so it won't show dirt and whatnot, or fingerprints. Engine auto stop start, on or off. Drive modes, we got 3. We'll check those out when we go through the dash. Electric brake, auto vehicle hold, 2 cup holders, and then our Honda key fob. Lock, unlock, remote start, pop the trunk panic button. Nice and small, nice and light. Armrest in the cloth, and it is soft. Then we have a removable tray, and down below a larger area for storage. The Honda steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel with light gray cross stitch, so I do like that. Honda badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Civic Sport. It is a nice open and airy passenger cabin for a compact sedan. Flat black on the switch gear, where you're going to have your voice commands, volume, source, seek for your music, scroll bar here for your audio choices. On the right side here, you're going to have your adaptive cruise, safety suite controls. We do have paddles to go up and down the simulated gears of the CVT if you want. And then on the left stalk, you have your headlight controls, turn signals, high beams. On the right, windshield wipers. Over here on the left, bright and dim the dash, traction control off with a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our digital dash, and here we go with our drive modes. Right now we're in normal. We have econ and then sport. So sport, normal, and economy. And then you can go ahead and say, what do I want to do? Customize my display, warnings, range, and fuel. Why don't we have that up? So even though it's simple, it's quite easy to use. And there's a little bit of customization, but not a lot. Overhead console, not much to show you. We do have LED lighting, though, on this vehicle, so that's a nice touch. No roof to show you. Framed rear view mirror, manual dimming function, sun visor with vanity, but no light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting into the back seat of the Civic Sport, but first the rear door panel. It's going to be all hard black plastic all the way down till you get to the fabric on the armrest. I have the seat set for my driving position, but we're going to need to put our right foot in, duck, twist, and bring our left foot in. Once I'm in, though, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We do have the sloping roof lines. You're going to have to duck anywhere over 5'9" or 5'10". The cloth all the way down, no seat pocket behind the driver, no seat pocket behind the front passenger. I'd like to see at least one. There isn't any heat and air in the rear center console or connectivity, but in all fairness to the smaller vehicle, it is pretty good as far as feeling the air conditioning from the front here in the back. And I do have the fan speed actually in one of the lowest settings. So I'm going to cut some slack there. In the back here, the same black cloth interior, fairly soft though. And we do have an armrest, which I like, super soft. 1 1/3 cup holders, maybe a little bit more. Here's your large cup, here's your small cup, cappuccino, big gulp, whatever it is. It's there for you. But overall, once you get in, it is pretty comfortable in the back of the Civic Sport. Getting into the trunk of the Civic Sport, well, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the driver door panel, or you come to the back and right underneath the H for Honda, you hit it and lift up. Nice wide opening too, 14.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Civic Sport. Here are the carpeted floor mats right here. Underneath this panel, tools jack and a spare, so thank you Honda for the spare, with some carve outs for extra room. And if you don't have anybody in the back and you want to put more gear in, you just pull these levers here in the trunk and go around, and you can lay the rear seats flat in a 60-40 configuration. So now With those rear seats down, you got a little bit of a kick up, but if you have larger items, you got plenty of room. Window sticker time. Here we go. 26 Civic Sport in platinum white. Standard equipment left and right. Options, just the color. Total vehicle MSRP, $28,200. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety ratings not complete yet. Final assembly by Honda in Canada. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 26 Civic Sport. Plain Jane car, nothing crazy. It's got a little sporty touches on it in and around the exterior, like the black wheels, the black badging, right, to give it a little bit of a sporty flair, but it's an economy car with an average miles per gallon of 34 miles per gallon. So this car's set up to save you money at the gas pump and to give you a fairly smooth ride, which it does, down the road. They got great visibility out of all the glass, nice side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in here for safety. So that's a good deal. I got LED lighting up front for safety as well. And it's very, very light. Only 2,875 pounds. So when you hear the engine numbers, 150 horsepower and 133 pound-feet of torque, you go, God, this thing must be slower than death. But you know what? It ain't fast, but since it's so light, it's pretty peppy. It really is pretty peppy. And the steering is nice and light, but it is tight and it is right. And it handles the curves beautifully, stays planted to the road. Great chassis tune, great tuning on the suspension, McPherson front strut, multi-link in the rear. Nice balance front to back, really handles everything well, even for this economy version of the Civic. Of course, you can go Civic Si if you want the manual action, or you can go all the way up to the Civic Type R if you want to spend big time dollars, about 20 grand more than this Civic Sport at $28,200. And you let me know whether you think $28,200 is a good price for this compact sedan. The tech I wish was a little bit better, to be honest. 7 inches, wired CarPlay, Android Auto. It's a 26. I'd like to see the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto in here for my own preference. But you let me know if that really matters to you or not, and what you think about this head unit. But it gets off the line just fine, gets down the road just fine. Front wheel drive, no problem. Turning radius, 19.05 feet, which is a little wide for a compact sedan. Here we go. But we do get around all right. Now we're going to go to sport mode. There we go. We're going to shift with the paddles, see what it's all about. Well, you know what? With this CVT, the simulated shifts using the paddles are probably better than average. Better than what I've seen in some others. And it does handle the turns really well. Stays planted to the ground. Like I mentioned, the steering is spot on. And you know what? These paddles feel pretty good for a CVT. Do I feel a big difference in sport mode opposed to normal? Not really. But it is a little bit quicker. It is a little bit more spunky. But it was spunky anyway in normal, to be honest. Go back to normal. So you let me know. I mean, 150 horsepower sounds anemic, but with such a light car, it's actually pretty fun to drive. So you let me know what you would do. if you're in this compact segment, you got Corolla, you got this Civic, you got K4, you got Elantra, you got Nissan Sentra. Where do you go? You got Mazda 3, the only one in the segment, if I remember right, with a automatic transmission instead of a CVT at the lower trim level. So you let me know, you put it in the comments, but I do want to thank Fred Beans Honda in Abington, Pennsylvania for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2026 Honda Civic Sport for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.